Hi, I'm Catherine Hurst from Catherine Hurst Contemporary Crafts, and today I'm going to teach you some crochet techniques. I'm going to show you how to crochet a simple circle for left-handed crocheters. You can use a circle to create a round cushion cover or anything you want to use it for. To crochet a circle, you will need your hook and yarn, and you're also going to need a stitch marker. I'm just using a safety pin here, but you can use a paper clip or a spare piece of contrasting color yarn, or they do make stitch markers that are specifically for crochet. Be sure not to use knitting stitch markers, which are closed circles, because you'll put them into your crochet and then you'll have to cut them out afterwards because it's not open at the top like knitting is. So you need an open stitch marker. So to begin a circle, we're going to begin with a slip knot, like always with crochet. Put that on your hook and tighten up. And you're going to begin by crocheting 2 chains. So we just yarn over and pull through the loop twice. And then, I like to use the bump on the back. We're going to, into the second chain, so the one that's furthest from the hook, the first one that we made, we're going to make 6 double crochets. So I've just inserted into that further away chain, and I'm going to make a double crochet. And I'm going to keep going into that same space and make 6 double crochets, and it will very naturally turn around and make a circle. 4, 5, 6. Now, when you're working in the round like this, you can either join at the end of the round by using a slip stitch into the first stitch you made, or you can just carry on crocheting without making a join. So for this first round, we're going to double the number of stitches that we have. So we're starting with 6 and we're going to make 12. So we're going to crochet into the first stitch that we made, and if you're not sure which one, just count backwards from the one that you just finished with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's your 6th one. So we're going to insert into that stitch and make 1 double crochet. Now, before we do anything else, we're going to mark that stitch. That's going to be the first stitch in our round, so we need to keep track of where our round begins so that we know when we've finished it. So I just put my safety pin through one leg, or you can go under both legs of the V of the stitch that I just made. So it's just behind the loop on the hook. And I'm just going to mark that one. Okay. And now I need to make another stitch into that same one, so make sure that I put my hook into the same stitch and make another one. And I'm going to put 2 stitches into each of my 6 to double the number of stitches I have. So I go back in there again and make another stitch, and then I'm going to go all the way around the circle, ensuring that I have 2 in each. I'm going to keep going until I get back to the stitch that I marked. I'm putting 2 stitches into each one. Okay, so this is my last one. This is the stitch that I marked. That's the first stitch in the round, so I don't crochet back into that one. Now I just need to make sure that I have 12, that I've done it properly, so I count my V's around the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is the one I marked, which is correct. Okay, so that's the first round. Then the next round, I want to double every other stitch. So instead of putting 2 into each one, I'm going to put in 2 into every other stitch. So I take my stitch marker out, remembering which stitch it's in. Oops. Okay, and that's the first stitch of the round, so that's the one I'm always going to put my hook back into. So put my hook in there, make my first stitch of the round. That's my new first stitch, so I need to mark it again. Okay, I'm just going through the leg. So that's 1 in that one, that's finished. And now I'm going to put 2 in the next one. Remember, we're doubling every other stitch in this round. Okay, so it's 1 in this one, in the next one, and 2 in the next one. 1 and 2, and then 1 1, 2. If you're following a pattern, it will tell you how many increases it wants you to make. It will tell you how often to do your increase, and it will usually give you a number at the end of the round to tell you, so you can count and see if you've done it properly. 1 and 2. Okay, so we're back to our marked stitch. We don't crochet into that one because that's the first one in the row. So this, if you had the math, you would know that this is supposed to be 18, so let's just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and 18. So that's correct. So on any following rows, you would then increase every third stitch. So we started out by increasing every stitch in the round, and then this past one we increased every other stitch. So the next one we would put 1 in the first one, 1 in the second one, and 2 in the third one, and then 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, all the way around. And I think that would be 24. And then next round would be every fourth stitch. So you would put 1 in the first one, 1 in the second one, third one, and then in the fourth one you would put 2 stitches. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, all the way around. And it increases mathematically like that. And as long as you maintain the mathematical increase, you will get a flat disc every time, and you can make it as big as you want to. And that's how you make a circle for left-handed crocheters.